Yes. And the Cavs front office never shy about making bold moves. You think about changing coaches a couple seasons ago, even with the team's record at 30-11.
Well, T. Lue is the answer. They weathered a lot of criticism, part of the responsibility of leadership. You can't always make the popular call. You got to make the right call.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Aaron Baines out there with Horford. Then there's Brown. Then it's Tatum. And it's Rozier in at the 1 spot. Now here's Tatum. Horford with a screen on Love. Here's Tatum. No good that time. Excellent D there from Hill. James wide open. Offensive rebound. And Love with the second chance points.
Well, we all know this. Love is one of the best offensive rebounders in the game. He knows how to get in position as the shot is going up.
Rozier kicks to Tatum. The screen from Brown. Celtics passing it around. Horford sets a screen for Brown. 4 on the clock. Over Smith. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Just a smooth-looking jump shot. Brown looking totally comfortable firing from out there.
Hill dishes to LeBron. And Love has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Love's got 5.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Horford kicks to Brown. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, you love to see Brown knock down the 3-ball, showing great strides and improving his range.
Hill passes to Smith. The screen from Thompson. For 3, Hill. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense is adjusting.
Now here's Horford. Brown sets a screen for Horford. Now the feed to Tatum. Picked by Horford. Now the pass to Rozier. Over Smith. And it's Rozier missing.
He gets the shot he was looking for and just can't bury it.
Smith outside. Misses the 3. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the rejection by LeBron.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You better check your rear view mirror when you draw into the hole.
Good work defensively by Horford.
That's just a quick move to the 10 and an even quicker reaction by the D to stop him.
Brown kicks to Rozier. Back to Brown. Picked by Horford. And stolen by Love. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And the dunk by Love.
You love watching LeBron whip it over to the open man. He's a genuine leader. He keeps his head up and eyes moving.
Rozier kicks to Tatum. Feeds it to Horford. Releases from 15. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Celtics trail by 5. Tatum kicks to Rozier. Horford with a screen on Love. Here's Rozier, and the rejection by James. Hill dishes to James. It's a pick by Love. Thompson in the corner. Love against Horford. 6 on the shot clock. It's a pick by Love. LeBron passes to Love. Fires from deep. And it's LeBron James with the 3. James has got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
There's a screen. Brown against Thompson. Brown kicks to Horford. Will it go? And it's Rozier missing.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time. Has the NBA ever seen a more dominant athlete than LeBron James? He's the quickest player on the floor at any given time and the strongest. Just one of a kind.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. And LeBron so strong finishing. He's complained that maybe, Chris, he's not getting the foul calls he deserves.
And he's so powerful. The officials don't always notice kind of the little stuff. I mean, you almost need to tackle him to prevent him from the and one.
Here's Rozier. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And it's Brown missing. Cleveland leading by 10. Outside Hill. Back to LeBron. Clock at 6. The kick out to Hill. That three off the mark. Celtics trail by 10. Down low, Horford. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, everyone knows that Horford relishes any chance he gets down low.
The screen from Thompson. Hill kicks to Smith. From deep. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Horford with a screen on Love. Now here's Tatum, covered by LeBron. And again, it's Al Horford.
Well, that's why you have to consider Horford as one of the game's best bigs. His ability to finish through contact like he does there is what makes him so special.
Now here's LeBron. Kicks it out to Love. Drains it from beyond the arc. Love's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Cavs.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Rozier the pass to Baines. He kicks it to Tatum. Bangs home the trifecta.
And Tatum's become a reliable outside shooter and has a good-looking stroke from deep.
LeBron dishes to Love. The screen from Thompson. A good look from James. And again, it's Cleveland.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Celtics trail by 11. Here's Rozier. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Passes it to Horford. Here's Rozier. The tray. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Hill's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
At the elbow, it's James. And they double him up with LeBron. Smith with a wide open look. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got assist number 5 here tonight. Boston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Brown outside. Good on the three-point shot. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night. Cleveland leading by 11. James with it. He's got 5. He feeds it to Smith. The screen from Thompson. LeBron kicks to Smith. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And the three ball is Smith's go-to. We all know that. He's excellent at measuring up any shot beyond that arc.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And Chris, you've been working as an analyst now for quite some time. Do you feel that how you view and enjoy the game has changed as you've transitioned from being a player on the floor to the booth?
You know what? I've learned a lot, and I've learned to look at the game a different way, but I look at the game the same way. I think the onus is on the player to execute what the coach and the GM puts out there for you to do, for you not to become a one-dimensional player, for you to improve in the summertime. That's the only time you can improve. And when you don't come back and you don't improve, it's obvious that you have the same glaring weaknesses that you had the year before. Even if you're not on the team that can compete for a championship, you want to make sure that you compete for a championship, that you compete for an all-star, that you compete to have your name out there. And so a lot of times we'll watch some of those teams, and I love seeing if they compete or if they laid it down early in the season. So, no, I would say that really what gives me an advantage is that the way that I looked at the game, and hopefully, you know, that gives me a unique perspective when I'm out there trying to talk to other basketball heads like myself.
A different look now for Cleveland. Green, he's checked in for Thompson. Korver comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Hill. Morris is checked in for Boston. Marcus Smart comes in for Jaylen Brown. Here's Rozier. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And that's the part of Horford's game that doesn't garner much attention. Great at setting screens to spring open his teammates.
Now, here's Clarkson. The three. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Celtics trail by 15. Horford with a screen on Clarkson. Morris a screen. Now Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Jumper off the screen. Rebounded by Korver. Cleveland leading by 15. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Smart with the ball. Now defended by Korver. Horford kicks to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Not a very consistent quarter for him in terms of a shooter.
Green kicks to LeBron. Back to Green. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Green's got his first points of the night.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Morris a screen. Inside. Here's Horford. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Horford's got 6.
How about Horford there showing the jump shot? More of a set shot, really, but at his size, he can get it off.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Nance is checked in. .139 left to play in the first. Nance a screen. Clarkson kicks to Korver. Over Smart, and again it's Cleveland.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Celtics trail by 17. Pass to Tatum. Picked by Horford. And here is Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rozier. Another shot, and Horford with the lay-in. He's got 8.
Well, you can't forget about Horford. I mean, carving out space inside for the putback.
James, the pass to Clarkson. Nance, a screen. Outside Korver. There's the 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Rozier kicks to Morris. In the corner, Smart with it. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Rozier. A three-pointer off the mark.
A frustrating start to this quarter for him.
James with it. Nance a screen. Down low. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
I mean, you saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after one.
Well, there's not enough defensive pressure on the perimeter. We'll see in the second quarter if that gets corrected.
The Cavaliers leading by 17. On the court right now for the Celtics. Morris is the 4 with Horford in the middle. Smart is out there with Rozier, and it's Tatum in at the 3. Count that bucket. Smart's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Celtics. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Korver kicks to LeBron. That one falls. LeBron's got 7 points in the game.
Well, one thing I like about Ty Lue is at the same time he's a player's coach, he's also got the confidence to take charge. That's important on a team with star talent like the Cavs.
Now, here is Morris. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game, and the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul. Cleveland with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And Ty Lue not shy about holding Chris, his stars, accountable.
No, he's not. He'll critique everyone from the 15th man up to LeBron. He still wants his players' input, asking his guys what works for them, what they're comfortable with.
And count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line. So it'll be Larry Nance shooting. That one on Horford. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, make no mistake, defense is the foundation for this Celtics team. That's their calling card.
Celtics trail by 20. Now here's Smart. With the floater. Here's Tatum. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, Tatum does not give up on the backboard. Outstanding timing in terms of when to leap for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Korver. 5 points in the game. Green kicks to Nance. 6 to shoot. Cleveland moving it around. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Again, the miss by Green. And Chris, when you defend like the Celtics, you've got a chance every night.
Yeah, because of execution and communication. That's half of it. The other half is the grit and toughness. I mean, you got to have both, and they do. But when their offense is clicking, they're just tough to beat.
From the arc. That one misses. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
No three-pointers for him in the second quarter yet, but he did have one in the first.
Nance dishes to Clarkson. Back to Nance. Nance a screen. Over Horford. The shot's good from Nance.
Timeout.
Nance has got 5 points now this quarter.
James, to me, is a mix between Jordan and Magic because he's a remarkable scorer and a remarkable passer.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And Chris, you had a great and very long playing career. Talk about how that's prepared you for broadcasting.
I think it's prepared me for broadcasting because I have a unique take on what it takes to get ready, kind of the things that you can't be taught, kind of the war wounds, the scars that you had. I can kind of peel mine back and explain how I got them. I think that by playing for young teams, good teams, bad coaches, good coaches, by being in different situations, it allows me to explain to the fan base what a player is actually going through or maybe what play is going to happen next. So I love being able to have the technical side of it with the plays because of the coaches I played for, but also being very close with some great players, understanding the mental aspect. And really, honestly, Kev, I know you're not going to, like this too well, but I work with great guys like you. So when you throw up a softball and we get to talk about something that we love, man, and you make me look great, it's easy, man, working with great teammates. You know that great teammates make you better, and you're the best point guard in the business the way you throw an assist out there. So, yeah, I've been fortunate to have good experience, and I got great teammates, and I'm having a blast doing it.
Well, you sound great. It's an honor to work with you, but I always like to take it. You always give me an answer that sometimes I don't expect, and I think that's what the fans like about your commentary.
Yeah, when I used to watch the games, and I've seen some great guys, George Blaha from Detroit, I grew up watching him, and I just love just the pure honesty of what you're thinking at that moment, and don't take it personal because I love the game, and so I don't want to have to try to protect a thought or an old school or a group of people. If a guy plays bad and he's the best in the world, I'm going to say it, and if he made a move I've never seen, I'm just really going to say it, and so I try not to exaggerate and just say specifically how I feel, and I'm glad to be a part of a game that can fill you with so much emotions. It's easy just being yourself.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Right side, Green. He gets that one. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Smart kicks to Tatum. And here's Morris for three. Here's Baines, and he uses the glass on the layup. Baines has got his first 2 points of the night.
Nice work to get in position for the rebound and the putback. He has no off switch.
Corver passes to Clarkson. Over in the corner, Green. And a miss there on the triple. The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Now here's Tatum. D right on him. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And this Cavaliers team, for all its talent, rarely in league history has a superstar yielded so much control is built around LeBron James.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. J.R. Smith's checked in for Corver. And it's Hill in for Clarkson. No good on the second free throw. And LeBron not shy about making his voice heard when it comes to moves he feels the Cavs need to make.
He wants to win. His understanding of the game isn't just limited to his part to play, but also the pieces around him as well. That's too much space to give him out there on the perimeter. They got to close out on him.
Boston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Smart dishes to Morris. Kicks to Brown to the left side wing. Here's Tatum. Rebound by Smith.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Some very slack defending, playing with fire to leave him that open beyond the arc.
Stolen by Thompson. Brown against Smith. Makes it off the glass. Smith's got 11 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now Smart, the dish to Morris. Brown outside. They set the pick. Shot off the pick. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Not easy to miss a clean look inside like that, but he manages to do it.
Hill kicks to Green. Pick up by Hill. Thompson passes to Hill. Green dishes to Nance. Smith with it. Guarded now by Morris. 4 on the clock. And Green gets it to go.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Now here's Smart. Morris inside. Covered by Nance. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Love's checked in for Larry Nance. Cleveland's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Green, the screen. On the wing, Hill, covered by Morris. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And no good. Good D by Thompson. Well, Cleveland shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Outside, Green. Over Tatum. Green, no luck.
Now, I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
Baines controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, he was off in the first, but he found a way to get his shot going here in the second.
Outside, Hill. Love up top. From about 19 feet, and he drops that one in. Love's got 4 this quarter.
Now, he's put up a show so far to begin this one. He has not missed one yet.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Smart. All sorts of time, and he gets it to go. Smart's got his second basket.
And that's how you build confidence in your shot. Smart, able to set his feet off the catch and shoot.
The screen from Thompson. Hill kicks to Love. From deep three-point range, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. Boston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4.
Yeah, Kevin Love played the first 6 years of his NBA career with the Minnesota Timberwolves, posting gaudy numbers, but he never was able to guide them to the playoffs. He was more than ready to join the Big Three in Cleveland.
And here is Hill, after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Green dishes to Love. No good off the pick.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
LeBron's checked in for Cleveland. And the Celtics also making a change. Rozier's checked in. LeBron against Brown. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Dishes to LeBron. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Well, LeBron James can do everything on a basketball court. It's his passing that's always stood out to me. His vision at his size, I mean, historically great.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And you lump in LeBron with Magic Johnson and Larry Bird when you talk about players 6'8", 6'9", who can control a game, Chris, simply with their passing.
Oh, yeah, and don't forget about yours truly, but he can pick you apart. He sees over the top of defenses, and he throws bullet passes that leave the defense no time to recover.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, it's clear that James is already an all-time great, a champion, a surefire Hall of Famer unless you're an idiot.
Here's Rozier. He has 5. And Thompson sends it back. And here is Hill. Down low. Out to Smith. Here's the 3. That's in there. Love with the assist. 14 points for Smith.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Morris outside. Here's the screen. The stupendous finish in traffic. Morris has got his first basket of the night.
How about the strength of Morris, shrugging off the D and nailing the shot?
Hill against Morris. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Brown. Boston's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, yeah, Morris is just a tremendous shooter. He has great touch from beyond the arc.
Cavaliers shooting the ball beautifully in the second quarter. They're at 55% from the field. The screen from Thompson. Hill passes to Love. It's back to Hill. LeBron kicks to Hill. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads from 13. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Hill's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Good defense, better offense by George Hill.
Rozier kicks to Morris. He dishes it to Horford. Over Love. And again, it's Boston converting.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Hill kicks to Thompson. Pick up by Hill. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Smith, no good. Boston's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Here's Brown. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside Hill. The screen from Thompson. LeBron dishes to Love. The feed to Smith. Hill sets the screen for Smith. The drive by James.
Oh, that athletic.
Yeah.
Wow. Jumped out of the gym.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
And so it's Cleveland rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh yeah, we got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room, we got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay, but like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. And now back to the other Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime
Welcome back,
Show.
everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. This big mountain of a man is Shaquille O'Neal, and this hill of a man is Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny?
They have run their offense straight out of a coach's textbook tonight. Both ball and player movement have been excellent. And the result of all that movement, almost all high-quality shots they're generating. It's pretty to watch. Very good fundamental basketball.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that's all we can do for now. As the second half begins, we get you back to Kevin Harlan.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. And so it's Cleveland with it. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the deadly forward pair. George Hill out there with J.R. Smith, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I like the intensity from James, using his speed to knife toward the rim. Well, and the Celtics bringing in Brad Stevens as head coach in 2013. That same summer, they made their blockbuster trade with the Nets. 2 home run moves for their franchise.
Yep, that one goes in there. Rozier's got 7.
And how about that floor awareness there from Tatum? It does a good job of scanning the court and getting the ball to the open man.
Smith kicks to Hill. No good with the triple. Boston's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Rozier the pass to Baines. There's the pass to Rozier. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Brown outside. Good on the three-point shot. 13 points in the game.
He can go inside, he can shoot it, he can dominate on the fast break. And tonight, Brown is doing it all.
Hill kicks to Love. Good, the assist goes to Hill. 16 points for Love.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The screen from Brown. And Baines kicks to Horford. Over Thompson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And Al Horford, a cornerstone player. Chris, he's that straw that certainly stirs the drink.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, you know he's a winner. I mean, anybody can remember his career from his days at the University of Florida where he won a championship.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, the one thing you notice about the Celtics, they look for players with a chip on their shoulder. They want players with that inner fire, that love competition.
He's perfect from the line this time. And you look up and down the Celtics roster, Chris, a lot of guys who play with a chip on their shoulder.
Well, that's how you build a culture. It rubs off on the other players. I mean, you have to find those guys, though. It's not something you can teach.
Hill dishes to Love. Love with another miss.
Defensively, they could have done better. That's an open look he'd like to have back.
Brown kicks to Rozier. feeds it to Tatum. There's the pick. Pick by Horford. Jumper off the screen. That one doesn't go. Good D by LeBron. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Hill kicks to Love. Again, Love missing.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation to Coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Well, we don't always get what we want, Chris, but if you were in charge of the dunk contest, which 4 players would you personally pick to make up the field?
Man, it's so tough. Wow. I think I definitely want to go with Levine. He's, you know, the ex-dunk champ.
Yes.
Wow. Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, Westbrook, I think Paul George would be great in there. Of course, LeBron, Griffin. I mean, I don't know. Davis. There's so many high flyers. I just think it's so tough because sometimes the smaller guys have the advantage. Big guys feel like they can't do it because they won't be as exciting. I mean, you know, even our worst dunk contest, I've fallen in love with because you get to see some incredible things. But, yeah, I'd start with them, but so many other players you can pick.
Now, here is Hill. He's got 8. Love outside. He kicks it to James. And they double up James. Hill. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And the Pacers trading away the coveted George Hill. Going into last season, they wanted more of a passer at the point guard position.
And that's the one thing about Hill. He's more of a combo guard than a true point. He keeps his turnovers low. But as far as creating a ton of shots for his teammates, that's not really his game.
And he makes the first.
Oh, LeBron James is such a devastating finisher around the rim. Cleveland's goal has been to surround him with as many three-point shooters as possible, trying to keep the defense spread out.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And the old guard used to say that jump shooting teams can't win titles. Chris, that playoff defense was just too tough.
Well, it's a different time. The Cavs win while taking a ton of threes. Still, though, LeBron's interior threat is what creates those open looks. Now, this is exactly the start they wanted to this half. They've only missed 1 shot in 5 attempts.
Passes it to LeBron. It's back to Hill. But they get it back. LeBron outside. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, you got to keep getting Love the ball when he's like this, firing on all cylinders.
It's stolen by Smith, pushing it up. Hill passes to Thompson. Count it. Here's Rozier. 10 points for him. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Kevin Love with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Well, for the Celtics, their trade with the Nets is the gold standard for asset hunting. But a lot of smaller deals along the way, fortifying their roster.
Yeah, they ended up with the top pick this past year. Though they traded out of it, I mean, have a good chance to even get more top picks. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
A different look now for Cleveland. Nance comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Green in for James. Smart's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Rozier. He feeds it to Horford. In the corner, Smart with it. 5 on the clock. Over Smith. And they will call over the back on the play.
And trying to be the first one to get his hands on the miss. Instead, he's called for over the back.
There's nothing malicious about that play. Just isn't in a good spot and can't recover.
The Cavaliers leading by 23. Hill with it. 9 points in the game so far. Smith kicks to Hill. Pass to Love. It's tipped. Here's Smith. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Now look at this. This is one of Smith's specialties. He has a quick release fire off the pass.
Smart dishes to Baines. Smart passes to Tatum. Horford with a screen on Nance. Tatum kicks to Horford. Fires for 3. Boston again missing.
He's not the only one to blame for them being behind, but he hasn't helped their cause much.
Green dishes to Hill. No good from outside.
He's trying to help him add to this lead, but he just can't find his touch.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Rozier. He's guarded by Love. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Goes up from the top of the key. Love grabs the board. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. Smith with it, now guarded by Smart. Hill passes to Love. Pick up by Hill. Love kicks to Smith. Takes a 3. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 3 assists in the game.
Smith can heat up like another 2-guard great. Vinny the Microwave Johnson.
Now here's Horford. He's got 12. And it's Baines in the corner and stolen by Love. Outside Hill. Smith dishes to Green. Got a piece of it. Now Tatum. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
I think a kick out is the better option. Defense had the rim on lockdown.
Smith on the wing, guarded by Smart. Smith outside. That's a pick by Love. It's up a 3. Smith no good. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pick by Horford. And here is Tatum. He's got 9. Low block shot. Nice jump shot. Good. Horford's got 4 points in the quarter.
And one of the best outside shooting big men in the league, Al Horford, showing his touch.
Hill passes to Love. Nance a screen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Tatum. Pass to Rozier. They set the screen. Picked by Horford. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
I think you'll probably see more arguments on those illegal screen calls than just about any other play. Maybe the charge call, but guys never think they were moving.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Korver's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Morris is checked in for Aaron Baines. Now here is Hill. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Green. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Rozier, guarded by Korver. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
He's giving them a nice lift this quarter. The shots are falling for him.
The Celtics shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And Cleveland making a change here. Clarkson's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Oh, the fearlessness by Rozier. That's what helps him earn the trip to the stripe.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Clarkson with the ball. He has 5. Kicks it to Green. Over Tatum, and Green gets it to go. Green's got 12 in the game.
And a smooth jump shot from the veteran Green there. These are looks he nails consistently.
Rozier kicks to Tatum. To the paint. Here's Horford. And the shot is long.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation to Coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Now here's Nance. Green kicks to Nance. The 3. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Celtics have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Smart kicks to Morris. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Now look, Marcus Morris, he's a player who's never going to be a star when you look at his stats, but he brings a great amount to the team. Usually the heart and soul of his team. He can score in a multitude of ways inside and outside.
Two shots.
That free throw good from Morris. And see, Webb, as you mentioned with Morris, the value he brings in his ability to fill in gaps on a roster. Very much a glue guy that is needed for successful teams.
Well, yeah, Kevin, and I like the mentality that Morris brings to the group. I like his heart. He's never afraid to go at a defender one-on-one, keeps his teammates involved, holds his guys accountable. Love his game.
And Morris drops them both.
While the shooting of Morris provides his team with is crucial, just a real valuable part of this team.
Clarkson kicks to Love. Back to Clarkson. From the baseline. Offensive rebound. No good with the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Back to Smart. Horford with a screen on Korver. Here's Smart. The Cavaliers pull it in. Korver dishes to Clarkson. Nance outside. Love against Horford. Nance a screen. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. LeBron, he's checked in for Green. Boston also with a sub. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Tatum. Here's Rozier. 13 points in the game. Boston again missing. 1:58 left in the third quarter. Now here's James. Back to Clarkson. And so the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Now Smart. Here's Brown. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Brown's got 18 points in the game.
Oh, the assist by Smart. And I think his playmaking is coming along.
James kicks to Thompson. Back to LeBron. Over Brown. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg, cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
But guys, the defense knows he has this ability, correct? Yet no one thinks to put a body on him? Incredible.
Morris with the bucket.
When Morris gets free from mid-range, he's very effective. Love seeing him getting it going from there.
And here's Clarkson. He's got 5. The screen from Thompson. The dish to Clarkson. Clock at 4. Good, and the assist goes to James. 8 points for him.
You know Clarkson loves to drive, but he's also improving from distance.
Smart passes to Morris. Horford with the screen on Thompson. Here's Morris. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Cavaliers shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. Clarkson dishes to Thompson. James with it. He's got 13. The screen from Thompson. Here's Clarkson. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Recognizing the defense. Clarkson comes off the screen in perfect position to finish.
And so it's Cleveland rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Here's Bird, and a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Monroe. Bird is out there with Larkin, and it's Nader in at the 3 spot. Monroe, no good. Well, Cleveland shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. LeBron outside. The pass to Zizic. Good. Kicks to Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Larkin. He's covered by Clarkson. The floater. Nice shot by Larkin.
Oh, the floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
Here's Clarkson. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Dishes it to LeBron. There's the screen. Cleveland moving it around, and that one is good.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
Screen by Monroe. On the wing, Bird puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Korver's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
LeBron passes to Zizic. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Yeah, I mean, he's been orchestrating all game at a high level.
And you see defensively, when they try to patch something up, he exploits a different weakness.
Here's Nader. He dishes it to Monroe. Over LeBron. Cans the 12-footer. For Cleveland, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And they double him up with LeBron. And it's Korver in the corner. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. There's the feed to Monroe. Screen by Monroe. Shoots off the screen, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And for the Cavaliers, every move they make is going to be under the microscope. When you have the league's most dominant player in LeBron James, there's pressure to make the most of his window.
Shooting two.
He's off on the first. And for the city of Cleveland, you can't overstate the impact of the Cavaliers' first title back in 2016.
Yeah, a city that had felt cursed in a lot of ways. Now it's been lifted. There's a sense they're back on a level playing field with the rest of the country.
He hits the second from the line.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now, here's Clarkson. Passes it to Zizic. Off target at the rim. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Feeds to Larkin. Pass to Ojale. 6 on the shot clock. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Clarkson kicks to James. Six for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Love how determined James is down on the block. I mean, he knows there isn't anyone that can stop him inside.
Here's Larkin. Basket good. Now, here's Clarkson. He kicks to Hood. LeBron outside. Softly drops in the floater.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Larkin. He feeds it to Monroe. And it's slammed in by Monroe.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now James. To the middle. Here's Zizic. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
Here's Nader. Screen by Monroe. Pass to Nader. Monroe with a screen on Clarkson. 4 on the shot clock. Cavaliers making a switch here. Nance is checked in. Bird kicks to Monroe. Here's Ojale, and it's Boston with another.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision-making right here. You can't let them have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
So it's the Cavaliers now. After the basket by Boston. Poked away. Here's Larkin. Monroe left side. There's the pass to Ojale. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered closely. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, as a big fella, that's the thing, Greg. You got to be quick in setting those screens. If you get a little lazy, you'll get called for it.
Jeff Green is checked in for Kyle Korver. Here's Larkin. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the Celtics gave up 4 players to get 1 in Kyrie Irving, but they already had so much depth. They could afford to sacrifice a bit for a superstar just entering his prime.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And really for the Celtics, just a wealth of assets, but in reality, only so much playing time to go around. Sooner or later, you knew they'd make a move, and I think they got the best player in the trade.
And so Monroe nails both of them. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. There's a good screen. Kicks to Nance. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Pass to Nader. Fires the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Cleveland leading by 23. And here's Clarkson. Baseline J on the way. Green, no luck. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Nader the pass to Monroe. Clarkson kicks to Green. In for his 7th make in 13 tries.
He got pretty much a free run to the hoop right there. They might just count those as automatic points.
Larkin, the pass to Ojala. They set the pick. The Celtics working the ball around now. Monroe's shot is good.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Clarkson with the ball.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so it's Cleveland with it. Hill dishes to Green. Pick up by Hill. Over Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green, no luck. And for the Celtics, they're shooting straight 49% from the field. Here's Rozier. The dish to Tatum. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Really easy to appreciate Tatum's ability. Doesn't back away from the contact when he's in attack mode at the rim.
Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And it's about the versatility that Tatum offers, particularly offensively. He can guard and play multiple positions on the floor.
LeBron, he's checked in for Cleveland. And he can't hit the second. The Cavaliers leading by 22. It's a pick by Love. And they double him up with LeBron. Smith for three. Thompson, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Rozier. There's the screen. Picked by Horford. Here's Brown. And it falls over the rim and in. Brown's got 20.
And Brown is a reliable threat from mid-range. I mean, effortlessly rising up for the nice-looking J.
Pick up by Hill. James kicks to Hill. Dishes it to James. Outside Hill. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
He is a dangerous outside shooter, and if you leave him open, he can bury them consistently.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Rozier. He dishes it to Horford. Lets it go. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jumper.
James with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Love with the screen for James. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. That free throw good from Thompson.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and a more than capable defender.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for George Hill. And then for Boston, Greg Monroe. He's checked in for Aaron Baines. Marcus Smart comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Larkin in for Terry Rozier. Nance outside. Now here's LeBron. He's covered closely.
Well, James is a workhorse down deep. When he's close to the basket, you better wrap him up.
Free throw drops for James. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And Al Horford just so versatile. You know, that extends to the defensive end as well. Very mobile, can move his feet with smaller players, and at the same time gives you a presence on the interior.
Now here's Smart. Back to Horford. They need this. They get it back. Smart passes to Monroe. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And Horford won't wow you with his athleticism. But Greg, he's still a pretty good shot blocker.
He has great timing, anticipation, and awareness. Don't forget also he's got terrific hands, and you see that with all the steals he racks up.
And so Monroe nails both of them. 1:19 left in the fourth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and
On the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for LeBron.
Well, anytime the offense ran through him, good things happened. His passing was awesome. He created a bunch of good looks for everyone else out there.
One shot, find the lanes.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. Horford with the screen on Thompson. Here's Larkin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Two shots.
First one falls for him. Larkin hits them both. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. James kicks to Nance. Smith dishes to Nance. Over Horford. That shot off. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Tatum. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Now, here's Clarkson. There's the feed to LeBron. Pass to Thompson. 11 feet away, and that one good.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Yeah, with a double-digit lead at this point, they can pretty much mark this one up in the win column.
Now, here's Smart. Here's Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
Monster scoring run, but had to do this earlier. Now it shoulda, woulda, coulda, all that.
James outside. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. JR, congrats on the win. You got yourself going, but it looked like everybody was going well tonight.
I definitely think so. You know, we got a lot of great players on our team, a lot of people who can score, and hopefully we can just keep building on it.
Well, you all contributed tonight. Thanks, JR. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you later.